Hi, everyone. It's July the 18th, Saturday, day 124, my Stay Safe at Home day again. Ron Crider reporting for duty today. So I do this every day. I broadcast the numbers that I get in about 11 o'clock each day. I get the numbers around 11. I tell you this each day. And then it takes me sometimes until 1 or 2 to be able to get them put together and make the video and put them up. However, if you look up here at the beginning of this video, you're going to see the numbers today because before I finish the video, I put it up there so I don't tease you into wanting to know what the numbers are before you actually get there. At least I put up here the Florida deaths and I put up the positive numbers. So I do this from Miami all the way up the east coast of Florida to Melbourne and across over to Orlando. And that's what I do every day. I've been doing this for at least 124 days, maybe longer. I started keeping track of this 124 days ago. So headlines in the news today here in Vero Beach. Waldo's closes for COVID-19 cleaning after an employee was found positive, says the manager. The Ocean Grill is still currently temporarily closed due to employees tested positive. So that's not a good thing. We hate that the Ocean Grill is closed. That's one of my favorite restaurants. Love it over there at the Ocean Grill. But good news, Bobby's restaurant on the beach is open again. So they're back in business. They were closed down to do a little cleaning, and one of their people had tested positive as well. Don't forget, I say this every day. Please push the like button. I like that like button. I like to see those likes. And you've been very obedient, and for which I appreciate. I'm getting nice likes, and that makes me feel real good, and I like to continue to do this. I have some shout outs today to Barbara Parent. My goodness, Barbara, thank you for watching. Ellen, Phyllis, Brita, Karol, this is Karol, Karol, Linda, and Hawley, and Daniel J. Thank you so much, folks. I do appreciate you watching. Some of these people are very loyal watchers, and either guys don't have any life or you find some interesting thing about this, but I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Weather report for the Treasure Coast today. Mixed clouds and sun with scattered thunderstorms, high 87, winds east at 10 to 20 miles per hour today, chance of rain about 50%. Does it sound familiar? Just about like every other day, right? And then tonight, partly cloudy, a stray shower or thunderstorm is possible, low 78 tonight, winds east at 10 to 15 miles per hour. So there you go, the weather forecast, pretty much a little bit of rain every day. Fortunately, they're working on the roof here at the place I live in the building, and they've been able to do that all this week without being stopped because of rain, but they had to work extra hard to get that done. Roof Authority is doing the work here, doing a terrific job. Chris Long, nice guy, nice company. Alrighty, folks, a little bit more news. Florida has reached a critical period as it faces the onslaught of the COVID pandemic. Health officials have recorded several days of record deaths. Broward, Miami-Dade, Monroe, and Palm Beach counties make up about half of the cases of the virus in the entire state. Just about half of them are in those counties. Monroe is not over here, but all the rest of them are. On Friday afternoon, Governor DeSantis didn't seem to budge on his stance to keep Florida open and any mask requirements up to individuals in the cities and counties. So didn't make a lot of sense, but the bottom line is he's leaving it up to the cities and counties to decide what to do about the mask requirements, but he has not decided to make it a requirement for the entire state. As South Floridians eat at restaurants, shop for groceries, and try to live normal lives during the pandemic, many are bringing the virus back home, spreading it to family members before the symptoms arise. As many as 80% of Broward County residents who got COVID-19 in recent weeks likely caught it from someone they live with. That's according to the State Department of Health. So that's the big problem. If you have a number of people live in your household and they go out and they go to the grocery store, or you have your kids and they're going out and hanging out and they could bring the virus home. That's why I do the Stay Safe at Home, but it's easy for me to do that since I don't really have any place to go anyway, and it's worked out quite well, and so far I've done well. But I'm 79 years old, for heaven's sakes. I don't really need to tempt fate. I say this as my grandmother used to say, so I'm just not doing it. Miami-Dade County, the most populous county in Florida and the current epicenter of COVID-19, could fine residents up to $100 if they fail to comply with its mask requirement. The county, which is the seventh most populous county in the U.S. at over 2,700,000 residents, stated this week that they will be fining residents who don't wear masks in public spaces, indoors, or outside. Police and code enforcement officers will issue those tickets. So if you're down in Miami, you better put that mask on. Everybody should be masked up, okay? Okay, now this is a little bit of good news. And this isn't really any news that we didn't already know, but I like to mention it anyway. South Florida Pediatrician is helping parents stay informed about the effects of the COVID virus with their children. He says, "I always tell parents, listen to your sixth sense," said Dr. Mestry with Nicholas Children's Hospital in Miami. Mestry said the most children infected with COVID-19 experience mild symptoms and do incredibly well in quotation marks and don't need to be admitted to the hospital. But he added that children with underlying health conditions like compromised immune system, obesity, or asthma may be at greater risk of having complications. That makes a lot of sense. Probably the operative part of that whole paragraph was the fact that the children do pretty well as long as they don't have these underlying conditions. And it pretty much goes for older people like me. We do pretty well also, even if you're my age, 79 years old, for heaven's sakes. We do okay. As long as we don't have these underlying conditions, we'll probably be okay. Doesn't mean we're not going to feel bad, and we just absolutely do not want to tempt fate. So there you go. That's it. Okay, folks, here come the numbers. I'm not even going to cross my fingers today like I usually do because we're never sure what we're going to get. What did they say in that movie, Life is Like a Box of Chocolates? You're never sure what you're going to get. Well, it's kind of like this with our numbers every day. We're never really sure what we're going to get. It would almost be easier to say we're going to get bad numbers than good numbers because that's the way it's been going. But anyway, let's trust that they're going to be better today. Let's hope they will be better today. Here we go. Back in a flash. Back in a flash. Ron Crider here. July the 18th, Saturday. These are the fresh new numbers. Just came in around noon today for the state of Florida. Let's take a look at what we got here. So let's take a look at line 84 here. So we have 10,327 new cases today. Yesterday, we had 11,466. We have 441 new hospitalizations. Yesterday, we had 366. You can pretty much disregard this ICU beds available because all the numbers you see here are the same as yesterday. I think Rebecca Jones had a party night last night and didn't update her website because that's where I get that information. But nothing has changed since yesterday, so I'm not going to give you those today. And the new deaths to report in the past 24 hours are 90, and yesterday we had 128. Our positive versus testing rate is 11.50. Yesterday it was 11.35, so obviously it's going up. And if we take a look at the average for the past 30 days, that would be this 11.50. Well, that's its corresponding number for the past 30 days. It's 9.62 for the past 30 days. And then 30 days ago, the number was 5.68. And then the number today for testings versus positives, just for the difference in today, is 20.14. Very big number. Alrighty, folks, let's take a look at Indian River County. Indian River County had 41 new positives, 3 new hospitalizations, and 0 new deaths to report. And their number is 7.34, positives versus testings. For the zip code 32960, 12 new positives to report. And it looks to me like there's nothing to report for 32963. That's a good thing. We're happy about that. Good going, Vero Beach. All righty, Dade County. Dade County reported 3,159 new positives, 47 new hospitalizations, new deaths to report, There were 4 new deaths in Dade County. It's a very low number for Dade County. It's unbelievable. 16.75. I mean, we're very happy with 4 in Dade County, but it's an awfully low number. That's terrific. Now let's take a look at Broward County. Broward County, the new positives, 1,218. New hospitalizations, 43. New deaths to report in Broward County were 11. Their number is 12.34 positives versus testings. In Palm Beach County, 684 new positives. New hospitalizations, 43. New deaths to report, 7. Their number now is 12.05. Let's move up to Martin County. That's Stewart. 35 new positives, 6 new hospitalizations, and 1 new death to report. Their number is 14.22. Very big number. St. Lucie County, that's Fort Pierce. 89 new positives, 1 new hospitalization, and 1 new death to report. 10.91 is their new positive versus testings. And in Brevard County is line 91. That's Melbourne. 115 new positives, 23 new hospitalizations, and 3 new deaths to report. 6.16 is their positive versus testings ratio, and that's very, very low number. It always has been. That's a good number. And in Orange County, this is Orlando, they have a big number up here, 469 new positives, 16 new hospitalizations, and 14 deaths to report. So they had the most number of deaths. That's not a good thing. Their number is 10.89. So we're going to keep our eye on Orange County, Orlando, because Disney, that's where Disney is, and that's Disney opened up, and we shall see if that has any effect up there. Never can really tell until it happens, because these things are just totally not predictable. Alrighty, let's take a look at the global numbers. Okay, folks, here are the global numbers. USA cases, 3,664,102. USA deaths, 139,426. Global cases, 14,104,033. And global deaths, 597,541. That's the glim big picture. Sorry about that. It's the way it is. It's just horrible. I can't believe that we have these terrible numbers to report. But it is what it is, and we have to face reality. Here comes something that may be a little bit more positive for you. I have some UBIs coming up next. Back in a flash. Okay, folks, back in a flash. Today's quotes and sayings. Today we're doing UBIs, useless bits of information. I love UBIs. Here's something really cool. The man who invented the polio vaccine could have made billions with a B by patenting it, but purposely did not do so. Dr. Jonas Salk, back in the 50s, it was the guy who was responsible for inventing the polio vaccine. And you know what? He didn't patent it, and he would have made billions of dollars. There was a guy who, he just really believed in what he was doing, and he was trying to help people, and he certainly did do so. Okay, here's another one. Most of you might know this. I did not know this. What color are the mistletoe berries? The berries that hang on the mistletoe. What color are they? Well, if you said red, you will be wrong, because they are white. And another thing you probably didn't know about mistletoe. Mistletoe is a parasite. It lives off of other trees. It doesn't grow in the ground. It gets its life from other trees that it lives on. That was something important you needed to know. It'll be something to talk about at the dinner table tonight. And if you want something a little bit more current, how about Bob Dylan's real name is Robert Zimmerman? I think I like the name Dylan better, Bob Dylan. But here's one that definitely needed to be changed. Ralph Lauren's real name, Ralph Lifshitz, Lifshitz. It's exactly what it is. Look it up. It's on the internet, and the internet never lies. Two more actually. Florida has the most golf courses of any state in America. Yep, more than Arizona, more than New York, more than New Jersey. Florida has the most golf courses of any state in the United States. And if you're a little challenged about parallel parking, which it seems a lot of people are down here, Florida's driving test no longer requires parallel parking to get your driver's license. And you can see it all over town, everywhere you go. People just don't seem to know how to parallel park anymore. However, there are new cars out now that will do it for you. That's pretty cool. I have not been in one that did it, but I have seen it happen. And don't forget this Christmas with the Hallmark Channel. The Hallmark channels have Christmas, the Christmas programs that they do. It's called Christmas in July. Has been extended until Sunday, July the 19th. So if you want to watch that, you better hurry if you want to see Christmas in July on the Hallmark Channel. I have to tell you, I do watch that at night. A lot. I really do. I've seen just about all of them. And most of them are really good. They are. Okay, don't forget to send your pictures for your pets, any pet but a snake, and we'll put it up here and talk about your pet. Sorry, we haven't had very many lately. I'll try to get some more, but send it to roncrider@gmail.com. And also, remember, don't forget to push the like button. If you didn't push it at the beginning, push it now. Thank you very much. Hey, thanks for watching all the way through. I appreciate that as well. And I say every day at this time, always be a part of the solution and never part of the problem. It's very easy to pitch in and help. If somebody has an issue, something's going on, jump in and help them out. Even if you don't feel like you know anything about it, if they're in trouble and you can help, or you see somebody and you help them with their bags, help them to put things into the car, help them get things out of the car, be helpful, be nice. We got to stop. We got to really work hard and start being nice, because there's an awful lot of people around here that are doing, I'm really mad and I'm not going to take it anymore. Hey, I'm so sick of that. We live in the greatest nation in the entire world. We want to keep it that way. We don't want to look like a bunch of idiots. And I forgot to mention at the very beginning of this video about don't be a COVIDiot. And these are the people who don't wear their masks when they're out in public. And you need to wear your mask, so don't be a COVIDiot. That's what the UK people call us. All right, folks, have a very, very blessed Saturday. It's a wonderful weekend. Yes, we're going to have a little rain, and we need the rain to make the flowers grow, of course. See you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.